Skadoosh ASMR heavy. Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there. It's me. It's me, Best Bud with ASMR. Goods, the ASMR. It's me, Best Bud with the ASMR. Goods, that's right. Okay. And today we've got some Spiderman based trading cards. We'll see if hopefully they're better than Spiderman trading cards. Hopefully they're better than those Avengers one that we got before. But if they're literally the same thing, then a similar type of, that kind of the star based holofoil cards and loads and loads of repeat cards. I might only we'll see. I'm hopeful that it's a bit better than that, but you just never know, do you? You never know. Either way, we'll get some Spider-Man action, because one of my favourite superheroes is Spider-Man, to be fair. I imagine it's up there in most people's top 10s, you'd think. I think if you're a nerd, yeah, and you've got a love of comic book type stuff, Spider-Man's up there for most people, at least in the top 10. It's somewhere in that top 10, I can't see how. And yeah, for me, it all started with the animated series, Spider-Blood, radioactive Spider-Blood. So yeah, it's all about that for me. That's where it all comes from. And these, I'm hoping there's quite a lot of a bit based on that. That'd be cool for me, especially. Yeah, I feel like because he's got such an awesome rogues gallery. He's got an awesome rogues gallery, especially in the animated series that gets actually properly used for once, unlike these more, new set of films. I think Sony's are in that basically because of licensing and that. But why not just do fan service the way that we want it to be done? Why? Just do the fan service. It's not gonna, it's better in the long term. Surely it's better to do the fan service, right? I don't know. But surely it's better in theory. But yeah, I don't know. But let's get into the pack opening shortly. Firstly, first. If you've got any suggestions, all you gotta do, drop it in the comment section, or if you check that in my description box, there's an email down there if you didn't want to drop a comment, and you can email me instead if you didn't want to drop it as a public comment, which I understand if you don't. But more information the better, etc. If you want a request being brought to life by me, then all you gotta do is drop it. Give me the details. I can't read minds, not yet anyway, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd telepathically receive whatever you're sending me, but I can't do that, can I? Anyway, let's get into the Spider-Man packs. Here we go, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Blood. I say they're sounding a bit messed up, but they're okay. Struggling just to do that bit. Thanks so much, scissors. Thanks so much. Oh yeah, here we go. That's borderline racism, but oh well. Little Black Spider, Miles Morales, vowed to break the 3 generations of Spider-Man, have experienced the save a person or whole universe, fate of the curse, alone against the Spider Alliance, led by Spider-Man 2099 story. I guess it's not technically that racist, but I just feel like it's not. It could have been a better translation. I think it's the little which gives emphasis to the black rather than it just being, you know, the heritage of the first Black Spider-Man. That'd have been better. Vowed to break the 3 generations of Spider-Man. Obviously, that's then also getting to the with great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. It's just saying about that, ain't it? But that's the first one of these that I've been like, oh, that's a bit. Like I say, you just got to be careful these days with what is allowed by the algorithm. And there's our display box, booster box, Spider-Man. Oh yeah, across the Spider-Verse. Let's see. So we've got those kind of packs, and then this kind of pack. Awesome. Oh, no, my name's Electro. Alright, so we get 3 types. We get 3 main types of packs. By the look at them, we get these 3 packs. We get 3 main types of packs. 3 main types of packs. 3 main types. New. That's important. That's important. Let's see if we are going to be disappointed or pleasantly surprised. I will say this: the back is cool. That is very cool. Also, shout out to these films. Yeah, I actually really rate these Across the Spider-Verse films. They're awesome, and they are the same cardstock. So I assume they'll have the same goofy attack and defense. And they've also got the same. I assume. So we've got Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, and then we've got Pavit Prabhakar. I forgot how you say it in the film, but the one that's from is that the first time they move through the portal, and Mars is like, how could you? Anyway, I'm pretty sure they've got rock, paper, scissors on them. Rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors. So if you have a stalemate, so if you had the same attack, that would work that way kind of thing. I'm not sure. And we've got Spider-Woman. Yeah, she kept it real, didn't she, in that? So these are all going to be Across the Spider-Verse cards then, instead of the animated series, which is cool. But and then we've got Miles Morales, and Ultimate Spider-Man. 354,000 attack, 548,000 defense. But not as strong as 635,000 defense, but his attack is ultimately weaker, for 243,000 defense. Yeah, so these are going to be the same as those other ones. Although they do look like the card finish. I will say this on these ones. The card finish is slightly better. The card finish. So yeah, we'll just crack for a couple of them then. So we've got Miles Morales. Oh yeah, Miguel O'Hara, the 2099 Spider-Man. Penny, we've got Penny Parker, Ultimate Spider-Man. Which that's just a picture of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure. Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, it's got Spider Noir in the background. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I'm not sure if... Nah, because that's surely a Spider-Woman. Based on the you can clearly see there's a set of bosoms and some long... That's like a Spider Mary Jane with that flowing inferno hair. Anyway, Miles Morales. Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales. Pavit Prabhakar, Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales, Spider-Man Noir, which is not the case at all. That's 2019. That's Miguel O'Hara. This is my take on these, to be honest. So this is my take on these. They are well packaged. I can't lie. The translations, because the pack also has that same translation. The back has the same translation. We didn't really look at that, but you know, the packs are nice. To be fair, the packs are nice. They're interesting pack designs, and at least by the time you get to the actual pack, you know that at least it's not too much lying on that. You know, it's going to be across the Spider-Verse. Although I don't know why it's got, like I say, Electro. But yeah, I just kind of, like I said, for me personally, I wish it was more based on those, like I say, the animated series. That'd have been cool. Especially because some of it literally gives me more certain that looks like it is the Spider-Man from the animated series. But don't quote me, I'm not an expert. My take on this though is, it's just a shame that the cards are, and like I say, that's a mistake, and then same with this, that's not Spider-Man Noir, just the little things that could be a bit better. Otherwise, these are quite cool. You'd have to come up with your own game to play. There's multiple games you could do. You could either play top trumps, or you could come up with some kind of system where you summon them onto like a field and play like a battle game. And maybe you could pair up the attacks. Like if you had two Spider-Mans. So this Miles Morales is weaker than Spider-Noir. But say you had this Ultimate Spider-Man as well, you could, and your side of the field, you could use both their attacks together to defeat the one, something like that kind of thing. Anyway, point is, if you just wanted some, because these were like £5, I think, for the whole box, which is really good compared to. Oh, sorry, a bit too loud. Might not be actually. Like I say, I don't gatekeep any trigger, because who knows who might enjoy a certain trigger. But yeah, I do kind of wish there was a tiny bit better, but like I say, there's enough there. Also, I feel like the colours should mean something, but I don't think they do. Like this one's blue, like an orangey, a pink. I feel like that should mean something, but they don't. Especially because you can actually see them. That's why I bring it up, because if you look at the sides, look, there's a little clip there. But they don't mean anything. There you go, that's very resemble, but you can see them. But yeah, anyway, point is, if you've got a young child, for example, and they like trading cards, these might be the best option, especially if they like Spider-Man. Because this is, I'm going to give them to my little cousin. He loves Spider-Man. He loves Miles Morales as well. He's even got a suit. So, in fact, it's based. These are just across the Spider-Verse based cards. Makes it better. So, I'm going to just I'll open up the rest of the packs that I've got out, and then I'll leave the other ones so that he can open them. Because I think it's better if you get to open them than just be like, oh, look at these cards. Look at these cards. Especially because, like I say, they're just going to be a lot of a numerous amount of basically the same cards, duplicates. There's going to be a numerous duplicates. There's going to be a numerous amount of duplicates, and like I say, barring the odd single here or there, which is like a unique one. I don't know if it's worth opening them all for me personally, but like I say, I can give. He'll get a kick out of opening them, and then, like I say, if he wants to play something, I can come up with something for us to play, or he can. Maybe a bit of both. Although that's cool. I'm not sure what this design is, to be fair, but I like the mask. If you look at the mask, I don't know if it'll focus. The mask has got multiple eyes, more like a spider. More like a spider. So, I just thought I'd give you my take on it. Like I say, it's perfect for that. Cause like I say, £5. No, that's actually something cheap for once. I got these off Temu, yeah, because Temu is actually sick. If you use it properly, it's a good resource. Because it's just basically where all the corporations get all that stuff from anyway. So rather than going through massive multi-conglomerates, you might as well just go direct and save yourself some hassle. It'd be interesting though, because you actually get their details on there of who's selling it. You can email or even ring them because the contact numbers on there. So if these are made in a factory, it'd be interesting to call them up and see if they would how much. I'd be interested in how much it would be, but if they would even potentially offer you the service to if you sent them all the information and stuff. It's probably just done for a spreadsheet these days, and to be honest, and if not, it'd just be based on some images, which wouldn't be too difficult to create. But imagine like just sending them all the details and having your own booster box. That'd be pretty cool. Like I said, I don't think it wouldn't be cheap. It wouldn't be cheap because you'd have to buy in an extremely bulk amount. But for the sake of actually just doing it, that'd be pretty interesting. If the channel ever goes like monumentally crazy and there's a lot of traction so a lot of people that'd be interested, I might do it. We'll come up with like an ASMR card game. We'll do that, but that's for future. That's just me just popped in my head right now. But that's just really interesting. But so we'll open these packs up. We'll open these like how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll open these 9, and then that means we open 12 packs, which is close to what I usually open in my pack openings, to be fair. So, and then like I say, I'll save all the others. I'll save all the ones that are left in the booster box. I'll save all these. Like I said, they're just going to be a lot of duplicates anyway. Just so far with the ones we've opened, we've had pretty much just Miles Morales 15 times. So we'll do that. Hopefully you don't mind. Either way, it is what it is. You've got an informed idea of what these are. If you've ever seen these on Temu and thought about buying them, you'll know whether you should buy them now or not. And also, like I say, that's my recommendation. If you've got, look at what I'm going to use them for. If you've got like a youngster, they'd actually really enjoy them, then that's the way to go. It's a good deal. Then. If you're like a collector of cards like myself, maybe not the best, but other than that, yeah, let's get back into opening these 9. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, but 9. Anyway. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Ultimates. Oh yeah, we'll do that as well. We'll go a bit closer. Anyway, so we've got Ultimate Spider-Man. Also, just one last time I want to mention it, but the back is actually sick. It's probably a promo from like a poster for the film or something. I can't imagine it was created for this by somebody, but if it was, shout out to them because that's great. That's pretty great artwork. The whole web with the different images of the different spider peeps. That's cool, man. Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales. It's a cool artwork too. It's a rock. We've got rock, paper and scissors, rock, paper, scissors. And that's another Miles Morales. But interestingly, look, the attack and defense are different. And then we've got Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Mans, Oh, that's Toby's that's Toby's Spider-Man and Tom Holland's Spider-Woman. Oh, I've never seen that one either. So, like I say, at least I've used some. I will say this for them. At least I've used some interesting selection of, images. They've just stolen them from the internet, I'm pretty sure. But Miles Morales, and that's a cool artwork with, Peter B. Parker and Spider-Gwen and Spider-Gwen. Okay. Oh, this one's got something going on with the back. What the hell? Oh, look, it's got like as a fly flies around me. This one's been like cut or something. Look, can you see? I could feel it straight away. It's got like a dysfunction. I don't know what's happening. It's like it's been crimped. It's like it's been pressed. Anyway, Miles Morales. Misprint must be worth millions. Miles Morales misprint. Then we've got Miles Morales. And guess what? Spider-Man Noir, but not really. Oh, let's, just out of interest, let's find that other one. That Spider-Man Noir. It isn't really Spider-Man Noir. Oh, that's the only thing with these is they're a bit like friction. They're a bit frictional. Spider-Man Noir. Okay, so they've both got paper and 798,000 attack, 869,000 defense, and they're both orange. I just wondered if that changed or if it stayed the same, and it does change. I mean, it does stay the same. So if you get an exact duplicate like that, they're exactly the same. Anyway, Miles Morales again. Miguel O'Hara. That's what I was getting about with before we started opening them. You could see them anyway, but you might see them a bit better now. The holographic style is that like shooting the stars kind of thing. Penny Parker again. Ultimate Spider-Man. Both rock, but different attacks. Miles Morales. I'm going to move these because I keep putting my hands on them and then to be fair, that should be okay. Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales, is it an ultimate? No, it's Miles Morales. Then we've got Patrick Pravica, butchered, but yeah, he was calling the film too. He was Ultimate Spider-Man. But yeah, that's what I thought. Well, like if we did like the Avengers ones, it got super repetitive. It was just me saying the same thing, which is cool for ASMR, but I feel like for a card opening, I don't think it. I feel like you need different ones. I think you need more variety than this. I feel like you need at least 20 to 30, maybe close to 100 if we're actually being real. If the card pool, whereas the card pool in this I think is literally, it must be like 30 things at most, but most stuff is just Miles Morales. Gwen Stacy, Miles Morales. Like I say, you get a cool selection of artworks, so no hate on that, but Spider-Woman, Gwen Stacy, Miles Morales, and we get a different one at least, Spider-Punk. But is that even Spider-Punk? I don't think it is it? Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not sure what that one is. Like I say, I'm not super clued up on, I'm knowledgeable on the whole of Spider-Man everything. Oh yeah, I know why that card's got that press on it now, I think it's to do with the way they press these. See that lot there? I think that's it's got clipped in that somehow, but then somehow found its way into a pack. Anyway, we've got Ultimate Spider-Man with Penny, the Penny bot behind. Then we've got Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen and Pratvika. Although that's got it's got one of them on it as well. Look, you see. You can see on the back this one. Yeah, you can see it. Look, you see. Spider-Woman. Oh, this one's got it through the middle. This one's got it a couple times. It's been butchered, this card. That's a shame. Miles Morales. Miles Morales. Miles Morales. So that's for these ones. They've not been put together as carefully as they should have been. And then we've got Miles Morales. That's Spider-Punk, the one there in the background. Where is Miles? Oh, there he is at the bottom. This is like that's like some kind of Avengers Assemble at the end, the way they're all going in. Spider-Man's. Like I say, the artworks are sick, to be fair. But so like I said with the Avengers cards, you could use this for a really good art project. We've got a different one now. We've got Jonathan. We've got the Spot guy, Mr. Spot, whatever his name is. Him. Why not call him his superhero name? Especially because I can't remember it, if it's definitely that or not. Miles Morales. Penny. Miles Morales. Ultimate Spider-Man. So like I say, you will get, I think throughout these packs you'll get a random card each time, which is different. Here or there, not every time, to be fair, but so yeah, here or there you get. So we'll see if we get one in this. Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles, Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles, Ultimate Spider. Yeah, so like I say, in that, as the fridge kicks in, all you get is Spider-Mans and Spider-Mans. Nothing different. So yeah, it might be like 1 in 5 packs that you actually get something interesting. But if it was just for my kid, yeah, a good way, and they love Spider-Man, a good way of doing this, you could do 3 packs each, and then come up with a game. So you just, every time you play, you open 3 packs and come up with a game based on that. But yeah, I'm not happy with this. Look, to be fair, that's a bit poor. It's another one which has been clipped in the machine by the look of it. Oh, this one too. It's not as obvious to see on that one, but you can kind of see it if you look along that line there. Anyway, Ultimate Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy, Ultimate Spider-Man drinking a brew, Gwen Stacy and Penny Parker. And then this is the last pack we'll open. That's quite cool. Ultimate Spider-Man. And that's, what's her name? Wow. It's in there, the little girl. Mayday, right? I'm pretty sure it's called May. It's Ultimate Spider-Man. That's cool artwork as well. Gwen Stacy, brew drinking spider. Oh, Mr. God. Gwen Stacy, Penny, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Miles Morales. Miles Morales. Oh, yeah, that's quite cool. Just the way that the artworks come across. That's cool. The back artwork. So yeah, overall these are decent. They're not terrible, that's for sure. But like I say, the potential, and like I say, that feels like it should be something is like usable. It's got a utility of some kind. I feel like it should have. I know these are just like a card they've just come up with to sell, to use Spider-Man as the IP to sell cards, but then it's probably just some company that, like I say, makes basically fake trading cards. But yeah, I feel like you know, I guess they're not licensed, so it wouldn't work out long term, but I feel like you're not far off from having something that would be a cool game. So it's just a shame. That's the only thing missing with these basically, is it could do with a bit more variety, like I was saying. I feel like you need a bigger pool than what I think they must be pushing, like 30 max, probably less. So far we got like what, 6 cards that were different maybe? We got Spiderman, we got Ultimate Spider-Man, Pratvik, we got, that's the other Spider-Man. Ultimate, so we got Spider-Man, we got Miles Morales, Pratvik Parker, Spider-Punk, which wasn't Spider-Punk, the Spot Guy, Penny, Gwen Stacy, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Spider Noir, but it wasn't Spider Noir. So that's 8. That's 8. So if we extrapolate that out, and there's like 20 more packs to go after these 12. Actually, it's probably only 12 packs. I think there's a 24 in a box. It didn't really, I don't think it said. It didn't say, but there's one. Well, there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, there's about 24 packs left. 24, so there must be 36 in the box. So there's 24 packs left. So there's 24 packs left. Like I say, bulk of that's gonna. Let's just say there was 4 cards. That means that we're different, slightly different. Like I say, we've got Spider-Punk Noir, Mr. Spot. We've not really had many of us. Like I say, that's the waste of this really to me. Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery is insanely good, and if you fill these up with just those, you got at least 50 cards, easy, and then you can mix it up with designs, and like I say, it'd actually make it a sick trading card, even if it was just to collect the different types, like rather than more than anything just being a collectible card rather than a game playing card. But yeah, it is what it is. They're okay, like I say, they're decent. Yeah, decent. They're decent, but they're not anything spectacular. So if you'd seen them like I'd seen them before, I'll tell you what, they look interesting. We'll see what they're like. That's the only thing with these, that they don't give you a preview of the actual card. I've seen some of the cards on there where they actually give you a preview of the cards, whereas this they've not shown you. So if I'd seen it before, like based on the Avengers cards that we got, I'd know that they're basically the same template: attack, defense, and then a rock, paper, scissors, which I think is interesting. Additional concept. So instead of you getting to play rock, paper, scissors, if there's a stalemate, or if both cards get destroyed, or like if you're playing top trumps, they go into the middle and then winner takes all for the next hand. If it was like that, that'd be a bit different, wouldn't it? But it's not. So I don't know. It's a bit something interesting, a bit different. But like I say, for the price, they're still for the price that they are. For the price, they're excellent. They're excellent for the price. To be fair, but you're not going to get much better than. You're not going to get anything better for the price, to be honest. Cards wise, that's why I was like, if it's just for if it's somebody you know that loves Spider-Man, and likes opening packs for that thrill, like I say, if you're opening it and they're for you, or for somebody else, that would be fun just to open them, because then you got the hunt of, let's see what else we get. Because I bet you in there must be at least there must be a couple more villains. Because do we even get 2 villains? We only got Mr. Spot, Jonathan Boy. I guess you could put Spider-Man 2099 in there, which was actually, classed as Spider Noir in this wrongly. That's the only thing with these, isn't it? There's no, because they're not licensed, there's no bother of what's actually on them, or who's the strongest, or whose artwork is actually corresponded correctly or not. But yeah, other than that, they're pretty decent. But like I say, I was hoping I would have liked if there was a touch better, and also I'd have actually loved them so much. I'd have rated them super high if they were at Spider-Man animated series, Spider-Blood and all that. You know, that'd have been sick. But alas, it was not. So that's my opening. That's my third of an opening. You know, it is what it is. Hopefully you understand. And if not, it is what it is. The ultimate aim was to do just some ASMR type sounds for a pack opening and Spider-Man based ones. But, you know, maybe we didn't succeed. But what we did succeed in is getting another video put out and together for the daily slot max. The daily slot max of ASMR heavy. So at least we succeeded there. At least we succeeded there, and we can move on happily with our lives based on just that. If you have got a suggestion for a comment, for a video idea rather, all you've got to do is drop it in the comment section, and I'll do my best to give it a go. Without further ado, I say to you, have a great day, have a great day, have a great day, have a great day. That's anything left to say other than cheers, all the best, God bless. Thanks so much for watching, for real. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.